guys, today we are going to be talking about vitamin A. First, vitamin A is also called retinoid, so don't get confused about that. There are different types of vitamin A, but in this video we will be focusing on retinol palmitate, retinol, retinal, and tretinoin. Let's talk about how vitamin A works. Our skin normally shreds and regenerates every 30 days. But when you use vitamin A, it increases this process between 14 to 21 days, since it increases the skin cell turnover time. Meaning our skin produces new skin cells faster, which can replace the old ones. This results in a more smooth and even looking skin tone, and we love that. Because vitamin A speeds up the cell turnover and rapidly shreds the top layer of the skin, it also helps to reduce pigmentation, sunspots, reduce fine lines, and wrinkles. And lastly, something we all love, vitamin A helps to naturally boost and stimulate our collagen production. Woo-hoo! Now, let's break down the different types of vitamin A and what they actually do. Starting with retinol palmitate. Retinol palmitate is a mild and great option for those who have sensitive skin. It's therefore a good option if you want to start integrating vitamin A into your routine, but you're a little bit afraid of the whole purging situation. Results are often seen within 1 to 3 months, depending on how often you use it and how your skin reacts to the product. Then we have retinol. This is the retinol we all hear about, we all know, and it is the most common form of vitamin A. It's easy to get over the counter with no prescription needed. It is not as mild and gentle as retinol palmitate, but it does have a faster turnover time, meaning the results may appear faster, though it's still a little bit more gentle than retinal and tretinoin. While retinol is less potent than retinal, of course depending on the product formulation and everything, retinol can still trigger irritation, so you should be cautious if you have sensitive skin. And we will get back to that later on. The third vitamin A I'm going to cover is retinal. Retinal is 1,000 times more effective at stimulating collagen than retinol, and it can actually also be way more gentle. You can say that it lies in between retinol and tretinoin in terms of turnover time, which means it acts faster than retinol and it can give you faster results. Retinol has antibacterial properties in it, which can help to combat blemish-causing bacteria, as well balancing sebum production, making it a great choice for those with acne, oily-prone skin. Then we have tretinoin. Tretinoin is also known as retinoic acid. It is the most potent form of vitamin A, and it's usually only available with a prescription from a dermatologist or a doctor. Tretinoin is extremely strong and it has the fastest turnover time, making it amazing as a treatment for acne, deep wrinkles, and sun-damaged skin. It can be very harsh on the skin and it should only be used as advised from your doctor. The results can take up to 6 months before you can see them. So, how do you use it? Vitamin A can cause irritation, purging, redness, dryness, and can generally make your skin more sensitive to both the sun and possibly other products if you don't integrate it slowly. I recommend the rule of threes. So, the first month you're going to use your vitamin A every 3rd day, the second month you're going to use your vitamin A every 2nd day, and the 3rd month you're going to use your vitamin A every day. Let's break down some pro tips that will help your vitamin A journey way better. Pro tip number 1, choosing vitamin A derivative. Use retinol palmitate if you have sensitive skin or new to vitamin A. Use retinol if you have sun-damaged skin or sensitive, but also if you have enlarged pores. Use retinal if you have mature or aging skin. You can also use it if you have oily, blemish-prone skin. Use tretinoin if you have severe acne or melasma, but always consult with your doctor before using tretinoin. Pro tip number 2, choosing the right percentage. So if you're new to vitamin A, use a low percentage like a 0.1% or a 0.2%. If you have been using vitamin A for some time but you don't feel like the current vitamin A is giving you the desired result and your skin is not irritated, you can actually increase the percentage of the current vitamin A derivative, or you can change the derivative, so you for example change your current retinol palmitate to a retinol. And remember, if you're starting with a new derivative, go low and slow again because you are using a product that has a faster turnover time. Pro tip number 3, how to use vitamin A. Always use PM. If you have sensitive skin, make sure your skin is completely dry before applying vitamin A. This will protect your skin from unnecessary irritation. If you have tolerant skin, you can apply your vitamin A onto damp skin. This will increase the absorption process. Always follow up with a barrier cream and don't forget sunscreen the next day, or any day, really. Pro tip number 4, how to avoid the dummies. Never integrate another new product at the same time as you integrate vitamin A. It can cause unnecessary irritation and you're not sure which product made you react. Try to skip the vitamin C the following morning of using vitamin A if you have experienced irritated skin. Use vitamin C on the mornings where you haven't used vitamin A the night before. If there's no irritation, you can of course keep using your vitamin C the following morning. If you experience irritation or sensitivity, stop other actives and try to simplify your routine so there's no other actives than vitamin A. If you get dry or flaky skin, use an AHA such as glycolic acid, which can help to reduce it. If you're new in the game, use it on nights where you don't use vitamin A. Apply your AHA PM onto dry, cleansed skin, let it dry in, and then apply your moisturizer. The purge. Yes, this can be a thing when starting on vitamin A, though not everybody experiences it. So please don't get too scared because it is quite normal if it does happen. The purge is basically vitamin A increasing your skin cell turnover so that the underlying skin reaches the surface faster. If you do get a lot of breakouts, go through it. Don't stop. Because if you do stop, you have to relive all that purging again and then you can just start all over. So just remember to focus on hydration and sun protection and you will be fine. Now to the facts. Here are some examples of how a weekly skincare routine could look like depending on your skin type, but keep in mind that we are all different and it can always be tuned up and down depending on how your skin reacts. Remember, I always focus on a healthy skin barrier since I've been a victim of several acne incidences myself because I overused vitamin A. So everything is literally individual. If you have dry, sensitive skin, this is how a weekly routine could look like. Night 1, vitamin A. Night 2, AHA. Night 3, 4, 5, recovery night with a barrier repairing moisturizer. Night 6, vitamin A again, and then night 7, recovery. If you have normal or combination skin, this is how a weekly routine could look. Night 1, vitamin A. Night 2, AHA. Night 3 and 4, recovery with a barrier repairing moisturizer. Night 5, vitamin A. Night 6, recovery. And night 7 is optional with a vitamin A, AHA or recovery night again. If you have oily or tolerant skin, this is how a weekly routine could look for you. Night 1, vitamin A. Night 2, AHA. Night 3, recovery night. Night 4, vitamin A. Night 5, AHA. Night 6, vitamin A. And night 7, recovery. And just to simplify how to actually use these active ingredients in action, here is the application order of your vitamin A. First, you're going to double cleanse in the evening, dry your skin completely. If you have sensitive skin, you can leave it damp if you have tolerant skin. Then you want to apply your desired vitamin A, let it sit in for 10 minutes, and then you can apply your moisturizer. Here is the application order of an AHA. First, you're going to double cleanse your skin in the evening. Then you have to dry it up completely, and it doesn't matter whether you have tolerant or sensitive skin, it needs to be dry. Then you apply your AHA, let it dry in for about 5 to 10 minutes, and then you can apply your moisturizer. Do note, if you are tolerant enough or you are dealing with oily skin, the AHA and vitamin A can actually be combined together in the same routine because it can be very beneficial. The AHA should be applied first and then your vitamin A. Here are some examples of over-the-counter vitamin A products that I recommend depending on your skin type. Disclaimer, if you are an oily skin bestie but you're sensitive and very reactive, then you can of course choose from the sensitive section. If you have dry, sensitive skin, I recommend the one from French Pharmacy. It is the A13 Retinal PALMITATE. It is amazing for sensitive skin. If you do want a little bit more stronger or retinol, go in with the L'Oreal Paris. It only has 0.2%. And if you want even less retinol dose, you can go in with the Kiehl's 0.1% microdose. And if you don't want a serum, you can actually go in with the Biotherm Pro Retinol Cream. This acts amazing and very gently on the skin. If you have normal or combination skin, go in with the Paula's Choice Triple Active 0.3%. You can also go in with the L'Oreal Paris 0.2% again, or if you want something a little bit more strong, you can go in with the SkinCeuticals 0.3%. There's so many options, and the Incolist is a really good price option at 1%. And if you want something like Adapalene, you can go in with the Adapalene from Roche-Posay 0.1%. If you have oily or very tolerant skin, you can go in with the Exuviance Retinol that has 2%. You can also go in with the Paula's Choice with 1% in it, or you can go in again with the SkinCeuticals one at 0.3% because this is also very harsh and can also be a great option for oily or tolerant skin. CeraVe also has a great one at 0.3%, and of course you can also go in with the Adapalene one from the Roche-Posay with a 0.1%. If you do want something that is even more effective, you can go to your doctor and try to get Tretinoin. Lastly, let's debunk some skincare myths. Skincare myth number 1. Retinoids can't be applied in the morning nor during the summer. This is a lie. I will always recommend to apply in the evening as it is a more gentle approach, though retinoids will always make your skin more sensitive towards the sunlight, so please keep this in mind if you ever want to use it AM, because then you need to be super diligent with the SPF in that case. Same goes for the summer. You can of course use your retinoids during this time, but the same rules apply with the SPF. You need to be extra careful and stay protected. Skincare myth number 2. The sandwich method is the best for dry, sensitive skin. Yes and no. The sandwich method is basically when you apply a moisturizer first, then your retinoid, and then a moisturizer again. This will of course act like a barrier, but everybody keeps to forget mentioning that if you do apply your retinoid onto damp, moisturized skin, the retinoid will actually penetrate deeper into the skin layers, which can increase unnecessary irritation. If you do want to use the sandwich method, I recommend that you wait until your moisturizer has dried in, maybe like 20 minutes, and then apply your retinoid. Wait 10 to 20 minutes again, and then apply your moisturizer. Skincare myth number 3. You can't apply retinoids onto your eye area. Actually, some people may benefit from applying their retinoids onto their under eyes and eyelids in terms of brightening, reducing fine lines, and wrinkles. Others may experience extreme irritation, sensitivity, and redness, which usually entails that you can't use it on those areas, or you do need to adjust the derivative or percentages. Bottom line, it is not illegal. You can try and see how it works for you. Personally, I like to use products with vitamin A in it that are specifically meant for the eye area, meaning an eye cream with retinol in it. That was a little on vitamin A. I hope you've gotten smarter, and please ask away in the commentary section if you have any questions. All products are linked below, and don't forget to subscribe. It will mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you next time.